in the mail on my phone screen. Only watch your hands high. If I'm lonely, I think I'm ready. What was okay. Late night in the mail on my phone screen. Only watch your hands high. If I'm lonely, I think I'm about to catch up on a series I just started about a kid who killing demons cause his fam was just a target. Woo. This shit's so crazy, better turn up, got an HD. Everybody say they hate me cause I watch it on a daily. Like, oh no, gonna stop it, watch Kono, look at Tashi. My mask on, look at Kashi, or fam that I'm a Tashi. Pull up to the party, 2 D girls, I got them with me. Lady Tsunade got a body and she tryna tell me, but I can't do that to Jiraiya, he the fucking homie. And if you think I double cross him, you don't even know me. I be tryna get a bag, I be tryna get a fast Fortnite World Cup, I will never finish last. I'm a beast, I'm a pro, I'm a weed man. Turn me to a body pillow, then I'll be a free man. I am not a wannabe, my country song is poppin'. See, if you are not an anime girl, can you please get off of me? I'm bagel, you a poppy seed. I never give apologies, I never try to talk to you, so never come and talk to me. Thank you. Late night in the mail on my phone screen. Only watching hands high. If I'm lonely, I think I'm about to catch up on a series I just started about a kid who killing demons cause his fam was just a target. Woo. This shit's so crazy, better turn up, got an HD. Everybody say they hate me cause I watch it on a daily. Like, oh no, gonna stop it, watch Kono, look at Tashi. My mask on, look at Kashi, or fam that I'm a Tashi. Wow. That was great. I'm about to go get my Shokugeki on? Is that how you say that? Shoku? I don't know. Shokugeki. No clue. Okay.
Hello. Little unexpected stream. Because I got some shit to work on. And figured I'd stream it. Yes, sir. Alright. So this guy, this fucking guy right here, this motherfucking guy, well, needless to say, this quad, my Franken quad that I worked so hard to repair. Well, when I got done with that stream, I took it out in my backyard and I flew it around the yard. And flew it around the yard maybe 1 minute. I did a couple of flips, did a couple rolls, landed it, geared up, got my bag ready, went down to the park, and when I fired it up, it only had 2 tones. I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about. I don't know if you can hear this or not. And that's it. And inside, there are only 2 lights on the ESC. Well, you can't see that in that angle, which I have the smaller screen on. Anyway, what I'm guessing what happened, because I took a couple caps off that ESC when it exploded on me a week ago. So I took a couple caps off to get it working again, essentially. And I think what happened was, without them 2 caps, it was probably like probably a spot that really needed those caps, and basically overloaded it, you know. And yeah, so I gotta pull this apart, take that ESC out, But here's the thing I'm going to look at first. I got these Fettec. This ESC works. Or no. This one here has one out. I repaired this one. And ironically enough, no, it's this one. I repaired this one. You could see which one or which ESC I repaired. If you look right here, you'll see these are different Fettcs. Well, I repaired this one, and I think what happened here was I had some gunk in here, because when I plugged it in, it fried these ones here. I mean, they just lit on fire, and I hurry up and unplugged it. So I'm going to repair that one. These are better Fettcs, the ones I put on here. These are the ones that came later, and I heard that these were shit. That's what I hear. So I'm going to go ahead and replace those. And this gate's busted. This one fried. I'll also want it right here. That MOSFET there. It fried when these two blew. So I'm going to go ahead and just pull all three of these off. Repair those. Pull that gate driver out. Repair that. And I'm going to get them all from this guy, which is my donor board anyway. So, as far as the other 65 amp, what I really want to do, honestly, I have a working Fettec ESC, but only S2M, it's in the box over there, only S2M works on it. It's that one I've talked about before. For some reason, if you put it on D-Shot 2400, it don't work, but if you put it on S2M and one wire, it works. Don't ask me why. Actually, they were talking about that in Fettec Discord the other day. Another guy, just the other day, posted that his ESC would only work on S2M plus one wire. So I don't know. It's kind of a weird thing. I know there's a whole different communication going on there when you're using one wire and S2M rather than D-Shot. Well, S2M is like solely a digital ESC protocol. It's like the actual first ESC digital protocol. D-Shot is not analog, but it performs like digital. Somebody explained it to me before. It's kind of weird, whatever. But anyway, like it's still considered digital, but there's something about it. I can't remember how that works and all the whatever the science behind it. But anyway, so yeah, this guy really bummed me out. I was really psyched to fly this motherfucker. Nice clean build, ready to roll. And yeah, it flew in the backyard. I did one loop, about 1 minute flight, flew fine. Like I said, went down to the park, plugged it in, and it just fucking gave me 2 beeps. It didn't pop, didn't make any noise, no smoke, nothing. It just gave me 2 beeps and didn't want to do anything. So I went home with my tail between my legs. But I'm going to get one of these up and running. I'm going to tell you why. Phantom, when I asked Phantom, I said, hey, have you got one of them 65 amps yet? He said, no. He said, I'm sticking with the 45s. And I'm like, what? Like, that's crazy to me. He said, these fly better with, he flies Kiss Ultra. He's a sponsored pilot by Kiss Ultra. He said, these fly better with Kiss Ultra. That's what he said. So when I laughed, I was just like, really? Because in the interview with Bardwell, well, he complained about the reliability. I understand, whatever. Because they do pop easy. That's why you got to kind of baby them. But I was surprised at that, though. Yeah, but anyway, so I'd really like to get one of these in there. So that's what I'm going to try to do. I'm going to dive into that. Repair this ESC here and try to get it in that bad boy. And I will be testing it on some bad motors, or not bad motors, cheap motors. I got like this motor here I can test it with, because a bad ESC will smoke a motor. I did that not too long ago, actually. I smoked a fucking Mr. Steel motor with a bad ESC, with this one, actually. But yeah, So that's what I'm gonna dive into. You guys can, whatever. Mr. B at PB, what's happening? Did a little sneak attack here on the stream, buddy. Just figured I would. Nobody was streaming. I'm like, what the fuck? So I come down here, was fucking around, and I decided I was gonna work on some shit. I figured I might as well stream it. So yeah. I hear you. Yeah, that's this is my first HD frame. The HD frame was just extended in the rear here. I always went for the traditional with the smaller rear end and just more compact. I don't know. I've been an Apex guy since since I got into the hobby. I think when I got into the hobby was when the Apex I think come out in 2019. I got in the hobby in 2020. But yeah. Anyway, so we'll yeah, that's what we're doing. I'm gonna turn into that. It's a big bummer, man, that I have to do all that. But I've been wanting to do this anyway, because like I said, the other Fettec I got, it only runs on S2M, like I said, which is fucking crazy to me. But yeah. I know that all three of these ESCs work here. I know that for a fact. It's this one that popped. So yeah. We'll go ahead and I guess what we'll do first, we'll take these out. I'm gonna get this area cleaned up. I'm trying to think how, I don't think these bottom side fets popped, but I don't know if I should trust them either. Maybe I should just replace all 6 of them. Let me look here. I don't see anything. It looks pretty good actually. Yeah, actually looks really clean. Yeah, it was just the top ones that popped. I can see where it came right through the motherfucker. It detonated. Especially on that last one. And the second one's partially melted. Third one even got a little bubble in it. So yeah, all 3 of the top ones are fucked. I'm thinking, because I see a lot of residue here, after I repaired that day, I might have had some flux in there that just actually, you know, because these were fine, actually. I repaired these that were bad. And then, yeah, and then this one just fucking, I thought it was gravy, and then all of a sudden it went doot doot, and it went doot 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 doot, bam, and it just lit on fire, man. I was like, oh fuck. Not fire, but you know what I mean, smoke. But anyway. Yeah, we'll get her cleaned up, took it apart. Hopefully I can get it running. And then like I said, I'll throw a test motor on him. I'll throw a test motor on this. Actually, I'll do it all on all 4 to make sure that it's safe. Because you don't want to smoke a motor with a bad ESC. That is a no-no. Alright, let's see here. What's that? That and I need a little more practice with the hot air. I'm digging it. What that is? Is that like a piece of wire? I don't know. Man, it's still sticky from the last time. That's why it fucking blew up. I should have cleaned that fucker real good. Anyway, alright. Then, like I said, I'll just take them. These are the good fets here. That's why I saved this one anyway. I would have saved it anyway, but looks like I'll take these 3 here. These look pretty clean. Just take those ones off. In fact, maybe I'll just take them all off now. Take them off the donor, get them ready, cleaned up. That way I got them ready to go. T-Blood, what's happening? Oh, I don't have any. I got one little gnat in here. That's gonna drive me fucking berserk. Alright. Yeah, I'll take these three here. They look good. They look pretty fucking good to me, man. Plus I got these little guys here. They're the same brand as these here. But I'm not gonna have to. Yeah, I'm not gonna have to fuck with that. Go ahead and put on my fat boy tip here. That way I can pull all three of them one shot. Jack my air up to about, let's see, almost 6. My temp is already at 4. So that should be good. This bitch heat up. Too high. Let's go back down to 5. There we go. Alright, now I need a gate driver from the other side. It's really hot, so I have to grab it with this here. Probably should take 2 off just in case. Won't hurt. Maybe I'll even take a couple more fits off while I got it hot. You gotta have the shit level too, because you have your flux rolling to one side if you don't. There we go. Alright, I'm gonna take 2 of these. Yeah, I might as well take a couple of these. Fuck it. Get this bad boy back up and running. You know it would be funny if I started ripping off the wrong one. I've done that before. That's not even funny. a bit more. All right. Now I'm gonna do some cleaning up. I don't remember taking off. Wait a minute. The fuck? I don't remember taking off 4 on the other side, but I must have. Yeah, well. So what I'm probably gonna want to do is replace these rear components first. Probably replace those first. Yeah, I'll just replace both of those. Pull them out. Well, let's see here. Yeah, let me, what I'm gonna do is, I need to clean these up real good. You gotta be kidding me. That really just happened. Wow. I heard it land right here. I can't believe that just happened. That is fucking hilarious. Well, I might be pulling another one. But I only think I needed one anyway. But that little bastard popped right off of there. That is fucking hilarious. I just need to soak that in alcohol. Soak that one in alcohol. What sucks about this? Line them up, direction they're gonna go in. I can't believe that old bastard popped up like that. That is so fucking stupid. I heard it fucking hit right here somewhere. That's what I thought I did. Look at this little spider guy. Get out of here, dude. See ya. I'm gonna look and see if I really need to replace this one or not anyway. This one actually looks okay. It's just gunk there. Let's take a look. Yeah, that one looks fine. Yeah, so you replace the one next to it. It's got a burnt leg and a bug on top of it, so you can tell that and stuff. So I just need to replace one of those. So I'll go ahead and replace that now. While I got this piece here, let me get fuck with my alcohol. Yeah, check it out, man. See what's up, Mr. B. Check back. Let me know what's up. Yeah, I'm having, like I said, I'm having weird. I had a couple people hit me up last week, said that they noticed that when they updated the firmware to the latest, that it messed with the tune. It wasn't playing the same. And, yeah, and like I said, mine's still on the original firmware. It's in pieces right now, but yeah, I gotta put it back together. But yeah, I don't know why they weren't. I don't know if they were supposed to do any performance. They didn't say they did any changing to the code, so I don't know. Maybe they're, I don't know, whatever. But yeah. Way to do this is just, yeah, just do a quick swap. That's what I'm gonna do. Do a quick swap and then clean her up real good. Because there's a lot of shit around this motherfucker that could get fucked up. lamps and shit. I gotta make sure I got this one pointing the right way. I think I need to flip it this way. Right? Yep. Yep, it's gonna be pointing that way. Some adjusting, some minor adjusting. Good. Looks good on this side. Man, that looks real good. Shit, that looks factory, homie. Oh shit. Let that cool, and then clean her up. Fucking spilled that little bit of alcohol out here, like an idiot. Like a fucking idiot. Yeah, no problem, Mr. B. The thing is, what blows my mind... Hey, I got a question for you, if you're still listening. When you got that, did you get that from Get FPV, correct? That was a pre-built? Or what was that exactly? Because the thing is, if that's a pre-build and they ship that with alpha firmware on it, let me know if you got the backup to that. Because we were over in Fettec Discord, we were over there, we were trying to get, there was a guy in there that got a pre-built, and they claimed that it come with Mr. Steele's Alpha tune, and everyone was curious of what it looked like. So, which, more likely, it's really not Mr. Steele's Alpha, I don't know, but I have no idea. But anyway. Oh, you built it, okay, all right, right on. I wasn't sure. I couldn't remember if, because you and somebody else had, who the hell was that? Somebody else comes in here, comes into my live stream. They got one. I'm trying to think of who that was. That wasn't Juicy, was it? Anyway, yeah. Anyway, no, that's even better. That's way better. You got your, get your hands dirty. Hells yeah. Alright, let's scrub this fucker up. Let's give it the old scrubbity scrub. Where the fuck? Okay. Well, yeah, I guess that makes sense. That, I haven't built a demi-bot frame, Twisted FPV. I thought about getting one. I'm real weird about the weight of my quad. Coming in at, what is it, 165, I think it is, just for the frame. that scared me away like real quick. But that, and I'm not a big fan of Truex. I don't know. I'm real particular with my frames. But no, I haven't built one. I like the way it looks. I do. I love it, actually. I love everything about it other than the Truex geometry. I like the thicker standoffs. I like the way. I like the way. Oh my God! And that collaboration right there. That was a really good collaboration. They knocked it out of the park with that frame, and it fits a certain niche of people out there that prefer. They want a durable quad. Man, I get it. I totally get it. But yeah, it wasn't something that struck me like I was going to run out and get one, real quick. Like I said, the weight and the Truex kind of would be my, Wow, what's your question about it? Do you have a question about it, or? Yeah, well, Dead Cat, because of the geometry, that's why I like a Squish-X, because you can actually, you get a little more, your center of gravity is a little squished together. That's why they call it a Squish-X. So you can get a little squirrely a little easier with a Squish-X configuration. That's why the farther away your motors are from the center of the frame, with like a regular Truex and a Dead Cat. Dead Cat is going to perform a little worse than like on like flippy flops and like if you're doing some like crazy if you want to do a Rubik's Cube through a freaking gap or something, you're not going to have the same the stick input's going to be, it's hard to explain. It's going to be a little different. Bardwell tried to explain it one night. He was talking about how, with a Dead Cat and the farther away your motors are from the center or whatever, and what orientation they are or whatnot. But Dead Cat would strictly only ever be for like if I was in showbiz or something, I was doing some not movie work, but you know what I mean, some chase footage or something, or some like. And I had to have props out of view for this and that, whatever, something like that. And I was just simply chasing, like chase footage or something like that, a vehicle or, shit like that. Like drifting, perfect. Dead Cat is perfect for drifting and shit like that. The Grinderino, my man Freeload Joe, he just built a Grinderino, and I think Fire Mike built one. Yeah, Fire Mike built one also. Now that's something I would definitely look into, because I'm not really a micro guy, but I've been looking into building like something around 3.5 inch quad or something. And I told myself that's the frame I would definitely get, because with that, the weight doesn't really come into play that much with me, because number one, I probably won't be running an action cam, because I'll be running like some kind of like HD whatever. Probably like. Here's what I was thinking about doing: Fettec all-in-one with a Grinderino and an 03 air unit. That's why I was bringing up 03 air unit the other day. So that's literally been on my mind. Actually, it's been racing through my mind. I was thinking about it today. I'm like, yeah, maybe that's what I'm gonna do. But I was just hoping they were going to come down on them 03 units, but I don't think they're going to anytime soon. But I fly exclusively Apex. I'm an Apex guy. Fucking Apex is just I've broken one arm in 3 years. I mean, and I crash hard. I fly hard. If you watch any of my stuff, I drop off of buildings, fucking 20 stories up and shit, and bang off the concrete. Like, I'm talking about my hospital bando video where I Yeah, you know what I mean? Like that's, and when I roll, like when I hit I'm always about fast and low. So when I hit, I hit hard at like 90, and I'm flipping across the field. You know what I mean? And that's why this guy didn't. This guy lasted what, 2 days, 3 days maybe, and I rolled in the field and broke an arm. This is the Vanny style. I tried to give it a shot, and yeah, it just yeah, didn't do what didn't do what I needed it to do. I probably didn't give it a fair shake, but I'm sorry if it's gonna break on one roll in a field, then I'm out. So I'm giving this away next month. I'll be building this up. This will be an all Fettec quad, and this will be a giveaway next month. So, yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of people who hate DJI. It's a company I'm not too fond, but I'll be honest with you, it works. It works for me. I get, I like, now when I first got DJI, I was using 60 FPS cameras. I almost bailed. I almost gave it up. I really did, because it's horrible with a 60 FPS camera. The latency is too high. The fucking frame rate's too fucking low. It's just, I was breaking shit left and right when I was trying to level up, you know what I mean? I was trying to do like harder shit, like more complicated shit, and I was fucking shit up. When I hit that fucking concrete pillar and wiped my camera out, and I could still see the pillar in my goggles because it froze. Before I even hit the pillar, I was like this far away from the pillar, I could sit there and count the pebbles in the concrete pillar. You know what I mean? When I seen that, I'm like, that's how much fucking latency is in this motherfucker. But when I went to 120 FPS, and Phantom always bragged about that, he was always like, you gotta go 120 FPS. And sure enough, dude, 120 FPS is the only way to go with DJI if you're gonna do it. But I almost went HD0, literally. I was just about to do that, and I was like, because I was thinking to myself, I'm like, come on, how big of a difference can that camera really make? It makes a world of fucking difference, dude. Day and night, dude. My flying improved that week. I was like, holy shit. I was just on a rant about this the other day. I don't want to get back into it, but anyway, yeah, it works for me, and I ignore all the politics of it. Whatever, it is what it is. Now I really, 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 really want to try the HD0 with the 90 hertz camera, or whatever it is. I've seen all the reviews, and I've seen their reactions from pilots that I trust, and I really, really, really want to see that. I want to see what that's all about. I don't know if it'll happen with the holidays coming up, but maybe after the holidays, I might spring and get me a fucking HD goggle or HD0 goggles, and that, just for that, and make one rig. Do one rig with all HD0 with that 90 hertz camera. I want to see what it's all about. And I'm also, now I know this sounds fucked up, but I'm an FOV snob, dude. I'm spoiled. Once you go to that 54-degree field of view, man, it's hard to go to anything else, man. Because when I still had my Fat Sharks, they had a 42-degree field of view. And when I went back to those for a short period of time, I'm like, what the fuck? Like, are you kidding me? Like, so going from a 54 to a 46-degree field of view, yeah, it's gonna be kind of probably challenging for me, because like I said, I'm a field of view snob, dude. Like, I'm spoiled. I didn't get the new goggles, the new DJI goggles, because they went down to a 51. Like, that's how big of a snob I am about FOV, dude. I'm all about field of view. You'll never sell me on that thing, well, no, a smaller screen will make you more captive. Nope, never. Because, dude, being immersed into that, I want my head to feel like it's hanging out the front of that fucking quad when I'm flying it. You know what I mean? Bottom line. Orcas, the original Orcas. I tried them on They had a 46 degree field of view. Back then I was running 42. But I've always liked the HDO2s and the Orca, the original Orcas. I mean, when they went to 37 degree field of view, I thought that was a slap in the face, dude. I thought that was ridiculous, man. I couldn't believe they did that. But, like, you know, a lot of people. So it flies better, Mr. B. You like it? I'm telling you, with that firmware and my tune, it should be sound. It should fly like my quad, and my quad flies fucking tight, dude. You have the same ESC, you have the same everything, but mine's digital and yours is analog. It's the only two differences between me and your quad. Well, you also have a dead cat, but that's not going to affect the performance of the fucking gyro, you know what I mean? I'm talking about, you know. Well, I'm happy, man. If it's, yeah. When you know you got a good tune is when you can pull out of shit real quick and that motherfucker will stay on track. It won't flutter, it won't move a fucking hair, dude. It'll just be like, whoop! You know what I mean? That's when I tune every one of my quads, that's what I look for. I want that fucker, I want to be able to come out of anything, I want to be able to come out of a wacky Rubik's Cube and be like, stop on a dime, and I want that quad to be on rails. Like, whoop! Just stop right there. And that's what I shoot for every time when I'm tuning a quad. That's what, you know. Yeah, Skyzen, I mean, they all share the same optics, really. You know, you got Skyzen and Orcas. The only one that don't share optics is fucking DJI. They have their own thing. It's all mysterious because you know how DJI is. But I do believe, is it HD0? I think HD0. Did they deviate? I don't think they use the same optic. They're all that Sony panels or whatever. You know, they're all the same. So it just depends, you know what I mean? Like, it's really down to the hardware after that, you know. But yeah, they're all Sony displays. It just depends on, you know, what kind of hardware is around it. The Master 5. Now, T-Blood, that Master 5, that had that isolating rubber in the bottom of it, didn't it? Or something? Or is that the wrong frame? And by the way, Apex is Squished X, not True X. Yeah, we don't fly True X. See, that's a Squished X. This would be a True X here. This old racing frame here. That's a True X. You see the difference? Some people prefer True X over Squished X. I think Squished X gives you better performance in tight situations. You can get squirrelier with it. Like I said, when you bring the motors closer into the body as much as possible, and the way, you know, the geometry or whatever. That's the argument anyway. That's Mr. Steele's argument. That's you know, whatever. I trust his judgment because the guy, you know, put it this way, he designed and built this frame back in 2019, I believe, or 2018, and it's still ahead of its time. Like, it still has so much shit. Like what I noticed the other day about the arms. The fucking arms, these are Apex, but these are micro Apex arms. The hole don't go all the way through the middle, so you got all this carbon. Like, when I broke the tip of that other arm, that would have never happened with an Apex. That's why I roll in fields all the time with an Apex, and I smack off fucking walls. And like I said, the only time I broke an arm was when I dropped 10 stories off that fucking hospital building, bounced off every wall all the way down, hit every air conditioning unit, and fucking hit the fucking thing, and it still didn't even break the arm. It actually broke the plate, or you know what I'm saying, and fucking, yeah, that was about, other than that, yeah. But I can't speak enough on the fucking Apex. It's been fucking badass, dude. Badass. And I've tried other frames. The TBS Source 1 V5. For being a fucking cheap ass fucking frame, dude. This little bastard, I never broken an arm with. I flew it a whole summer. The summer before last. The whole summer. Flew the motherfucker. Beat on it. The only reason I quit flying it was because the bolts, the fucking stack screws goes through the fucking arms. And it's a hell of a time tuning it. Because it'll go literally out of tune. That's like, it'll like fall out of tune and shit. Then you gotta fuck with it. Then you gotta mess with your stack screws again. And you gotta do this. And that's the only thing so if you ever run this frame, always run some isolators right here, these guys. Never run through stack screws. Always run these motherfuckers. Don't ever buy this frame and run through stack screws on it. If you do, you're just gonna have a hell of a time tuning it. But, like I said, for 30 fucking bucks, dude, it's a hell of a frame. It's a beast. I beat on that motherfucker for a whole summer. I burnt my plug a little bit when I was doing that exchange because I was more focused on what was going on here. It'll work, it's fine, but I might just solder, just direct solder everything. I kind of prefer to do that anyway. I missed that what ESCs don't do that anymore, but Fettec's one of the only ESCs that still do it. So we might go that route. I don't know. Like I said, a plug will still work in it, but it's still a little scorched. Yeah, it'll work, but yeah, it'll work. Yeah, I just, it's a little burnt. Anyway, let's see here. Now moving on to these 3 pets. I gotta make sure I got all the pets facing the right direction. Alright, make sure they're all cleaned up. Good to go. Get this ESC working, man. I'll be happy. Because like I said, I got one that works, but it only works on S2M, which is fucking crazy to me. Like, why the fuck does it only work on S2M and not D-Shot? Yeah, these all look good. None of these look cooked or anything. Yep, they all look good. See how you would be able to tell they would have like a burnt look to them. They would look kind of golden. They would have like a golden sheen to them. That means they took some extreme heat and they would be no good. So, let me get these oriented. I'm gonna clean up, get the other ones off, number 1. So I'm gonna put these right here. Oh, let me get them the right side up. Flip this camera back around. Alright, so it's facing that way. Okay. Alright, so they're all facing. Wires go this way. So they would be Yep, that way. And this one is upside down, so it's gotta go the other way. Alright, so that's the direction they gotta go. So I'm gonna go ahead and just set these right. Wow, let's see here. Where should I put these fucking things? Here, I'll just do this. Kiss Ultra box here, just sit it there. Put them right here on the line in a row. Oh no. Dose. Alright. So I've already replaced the gate driver there. Alright, Twisted FPV, stop by anytime, buddy. I'm always here every Tuesday evening at least. That's my regular night. And then every once in a while I do shit like this. I'll stream randomly or whatever. Yep. All right. Alright, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and yank these three. So I got to be careful what I'm doing now because I don't want to be making a mess of anything. Because this is going to be the working one. Anyway, I take these three out. Then I'm going to shut everything down. I'm going to clean it up really good this time. Make sure I didn't do any board smoking on this. Because if you got a fucked up board, it ain't going to do you any good fixing it. So let's dig into that. Oh, I'm about out of flux. I gotta get some. Oh. Oh, fuck. Shit. Oh, boy. Oh, that don't look good. Fuck. think it's done. I think this fucker's done, boys. Son of a bitch. Give me 1 second here, guys. I had to make sure I wasn't an emergency. It was my son, my baby mama, my son. Anyway, so after closer inspection here, I think it's fucked. See what I was just said before I pulled that off? I said I hope I don't see any browning or damage to the board. Well, you can see right here, there's copper showing, which means it blew the board apart. Yeah, it blew that fat. Which is unrepairable, unfortunately. It really fucking blows. I mean, I kind of tore that other one up pretty good, didn't I? What all was wrong with this one? Was I missing any copper on this one? I don't think I was. And what I did, I took the gate drivers from this one. Don't think I was missing. I know this sounds crazy, but I could repair this one. I was just using this as a donor anyway. I mean, I got all the pets right here I can put on it. I think that is the one that was originally blown. Yeah, it was. Would that be some shit if I could bring this thing back? Well, damn, man, I can't fucking believe that. I didn't expect that at all, because before taking that fucker off there, it looked fine. I didn't expect to see all that going on. Yeah, it literally decimated all that copper there. There is nothing left. Damn. Get you guys an angle to where you could see that. I don't think so, but yeah, just take my word for it, it's fucked. Yeah. Yep, it is fucked. Well, fuck, that really blows. I really didn't think that would be that fucked up. And I did. And this one here, I would have to replace these three, those three, that one, those three, and then them two gate drivers I took off. That would be a good bit of work, but it could be done. Well, Free Lojo, what's up? Fucking, well, I was trying to repair those. I had one busted Fettec ESC, and took from one that was actually kind of okay, which was a bad move. So now I can probably reverse that operation, but there's a lot missing from that other one. I was using it as a donor for a while. I took a lot of shit off of it. I repaired the other one with it. So I would have to literally use every Fett that I have here, and I would have to take the gates off of here, and probably every Fett off of here. Ah, fuck it, let's do it. I ain't got shit to do. Let's do it. Well, I don't know if I want to do this. Do I want to? I don't know. There was something about this fucking ESC is the reason I even started taking off of it. I'm trying to remember what the hell it was. I mean, we're not talking about a couple Fets. I mean, that's a lot of fucking Fets to be replacing all at once. That's gonna be a lot of heat all over the board. I don't even know, yeah, that's not even gonna be worth it. Yeah, that's a bad idea. I'd be wasting time. Oh well, fuck it. They're donors, both of them are donors. I'll tell you what we'll do. Let's go ahead and dig into the other quad and see if I can see maybe possibly why this thing decided to not work the other day. This beautiful machine. Really? So your fucking run cam split quit working, huh? That blows balls. It just, I mean, it still works though, right? You can still see where you're going and shit. Just the DVR don't work, right? Fuck. Yeah. Huh. Damn, that sucks. I mean, what, did something cause that? Did you crash? I mean, or did it just quit? Oh, you know what else? I fucking just realized. The other day, I fucking rolled my quad and realized I was missing a screw. So I'm gonna stick one in. Man, that really fucking bums me out, man. Fuck. I thought for sure I'd get that fucking thing. That ESC popping today. Tonight. That fucking blaze. I was worried that was gonna happen, but I didn't think that it was gonna. It didn't look like it before I took it. Usually you can see you have warning signs. I looked around that fucking Fett and I didn't see any warning signs. Sure enough, pulled that pucker off, and there was the golden, whatever you want to call it, that gold haze. And then I looked closer, and you could see where it blew the copper away. All right. This motherfucker. So when I fire this up, it just gives me 2 beeps. Whoa, 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 whoa. What did it just do? I thought, was that 3? It was 3, wasn't it? Which motors are moving? Hold up here. Alright. Okay, it's the 2 back motors. Yeah, front one just quit. And that's where I repaired it, was right here on this side, on that side. So it must have overloaded. There's 4 MCUs per each. There's 4 ESCs on a foreign one apparently. And there's 4 individual MCUs on here. Well, 2 of them apparently ain't working anymore because when I took them caps out, it must have overloaded them, and now they ain't pumping. So I can take this one out, take this ESC out, and drop this one in, so I can at least get this thing working, flying. I've was hoping just to fix a 45 amp and stick it in there because Phantom swears up and down that it flies best with the fucking this Ultra. Maybe I'll just buy one. I don't know. Okay, I got you preload, yeah. Alrighty. The fuck? What is going on right now? Jesus. What the fuck is wrong with this piece of shit? I fucking hate it. Don't ever buy a Secure or whatever the fuck it's called, soldering iron or junk. Fucking junk. What fucking sucks is that I got, the way I had to wire this thing up is what sucks. I mean, how I got fucking everything, as far as the fucking, the fuck just happened here? That is not what I wanted. Wow. That was random as fuck. Give me 1 second. Oh, anyway, what I'm talking about with the build here is the way I had the wire in the back. I got everything wired into that fucking ESC, and it's a pain in the ass that I gotta fucking do all this now. Like a real fucking bummer. Real bummer. Yeah, that's what I got, the D60, I think, or whatever. Yeah. Yeah, I gotta get me a better one. Really? Mr. B? Alright, give me a second, we'll check that out. I'll see what you're doing here. See what is going on. Let's have a look and see what Mr. B is talking about. Let me bring up a different window here. Did you send it to me in a link, or is it on my Discord? It's on. Oh, okay, it's on the Discord. All right, let's see here. Gotcha. I see it. All right, let's mute this sound. Let's see what we got going on here. All right, here we go. Mr. B, FPB, this is his flight. Oh. Whoa. No, you shouldn't be doing that at all. No. What are your ESC settings, Mr. B? You didn't mess with any of the PWM or anything like that on the ESC settings? Or did you, I can't remember if you, I know I gave you my ESC settings. I don't remember. Oh yeah, you did. Okay, so you got, never mind, scratch that. I remember that you made that adjustment. Let me ask you another thing. Do you have anything laying over your gyro? A wire, wires, strap, battery strap? Do you have anything touching your gyro? Yeah, that should not be doing that at all. Not at all. Not with that ESC and that G4 with my tune. Everyone else that puts it on there, I mean, with that couple, with that paired, says it flies great. That seems more like a. Let me ask you something. Props in or props out? And with that asked, do you have it selected in the firmware? Inside the GUI, do you have it selected what you're doing, props in or props out? Because that looks like that situation. Now, do you have it selected props out in the firmware? Okay. Yeah, because a long time ago, I had that situation. My quad was doing something like that. And it was because I had the wrong configuration. Put it this way. You see how mine looked? Well, it did look. Never run anything over your flight controller. Nothing. Nothing should ever be running over your flight controller because your gyro's on top. You don't want anything, no electrical noise. You don't want anything near it. You want to run everything underneath or just away from it as much as possible. Because that will, if you have, say this is your unit and you're running a fucking whatever, and you got a receiver and you got the wires running like that will fuck you up right there. That will fuck your shit up. Seriously, you'd be surprised how much something like that would fuck your day up. Or, you know what I mean? Because everything emits electrical noise, you know, and your gyro is real sensitive to all that shit. Double check that stuff. Make sure you're definitely sound with that. Go over every nut and bolt. Tighten everything up again. Always do that. I always do that every other flight. Nothing running over it at all. Man, that's weird. That is strange. Your stack should be tight. Yeah, Fettec, Kiss and Fettec, we hard mount everything. Everything's got to be tight. With some gummies in between, but you fasten down tight. You don't want nothing moving around at all. O-rings. So, do me a favor. Take a picture of your stack and put it on my Discord. If you can, if you don't mind. Oh, this is a shame. Shit, why do I have my music playing? No fucking... All good, brother. Yeah, that's crazy to me. Like, it should not be doing that at all. I mean, I saw where it started. Yeah, and that's my tune verbatim. Like, I believe you. That's because wait a minute, you actually posted some pics and stuff. Yeah, let me just double check everything here. Yeah, I mean, that's crazy. Waiting for this fucking iron to heat up. This thing takes forever. It's good old reliable though. Oh, that's right. I had that fucking cap on there. Completely forgot about that. Yeah. I'm not even gonna try to diagnose it. Oh, okay. Pics on there. Let's have a look here. I don't see anything wrong with it. Let's see. So, I'm just looking over your solder job here. Or not your solder job. What I mean is what you got going on and where. I mean, everything looks good. I'm just trying to see. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, yeah, you got. Yeah, I mean, everything looks pretty fucking good, man. Like, I don't see anything wrong with it, man. What motors are you running? Holy shit, Preload Joe. Holy hell. Yeah, I would say, oh, you guys can't see shit. I'd say that camera's bad. Wow. Yeah. That looks like the, it's definitely not like anything to do with the sensor of the camera. That's something to do with the processing that's going on inside your system there. So yeah, your unit went bad. And it's giving you all kinds of wacky shit. That sucks, bro. So you got the Mr. Steel motors. Yeah, that's even crazier because that's what I developed a tune on. Was the Mr. Steel motors. Mr. Steel motors and the fucking 65 amp in the fucking G4, dude. And it flies fucking amazing. That's crazy to me. It's fucking crazy to me. It don't make any sense at all. Sure enough, it has nothing to do with being a dead cat, dude. Because I can't have anything to do with it. Because that's the only difference. And you got analog, but that would definitely never have anything to do with it. That's just got me scratching my fucking head, man. That is insane. I've had people, I had a guy, I'll show you here. 1 second, let me, where is, oh, okay, it's in the beginning of this here. This tune here, I had a guy put it on the Fettec 65 amp, and he said it flew great for him. And that's my BLE 32 tune. That's at the top of that Fettec, experimental Fettec tuning. When I first started that channel, I put it in there. This guy, I think it was Yaroslav or whatever. One of them tried it. Yeah, one of them tried it and they messaged me. Told me they tried it on their 65 amp and said it flew pretty good. But I never tried it on mine. That's just crazy. You shouldn't have to do any different tuning though, man. That's the same animal. It's the same fucking animal, dude. That's got me scratching my fucking head. What do you mean BL or STM? I never thought of that either. Weight plays a big fucking part too, man. I didn't even think of that. Yeah, that tune, I've had reports on that too. I've had people say it didn't work out on theirs because they had a 900 gram fucking quad. That tune was developed around 6 to 650, like 650 grams. I mean, when you start moving 100 grams in one direction, it changes your tune. That never even fucking shit. I can't even believe it. I'm embarrassed I didn't even think of that. But yeah, that could have definitely a lot to do with it. If that's the case, here's what you got to do. Here's what you got to do. This is the direction you have to go. Here's what I want you to do. All right? You're going to learn how to tune tonight. This is what you're going to do. You are going to download PID Toolbox. FPV PID Toolbox. Or, you know, if you haven't already downloaded it. And I'm going to show you how to do this. I actually have a video about how to get the files into it. So I got a little video about that you can search. Let me find it for you, so I'll drop a link. Do you already have PID Toolbox? Because I guarantee you when you run PID Toolbox on this and you show me the file, I know what it's going to say. You're going to have a spike through the fucking roof is what you're going to have. Alright, well here, this is what you're going to want. Now I'll just get you the I'll just put the link in here. Alright, and it's updated and it takes Fettec, so it's better, so. Alright. Alright, go to this site and download this. Download that. You want to, whatever you're running, Windows or whatever. Windows 32 or 64 or whatever. Alright, when you download that, then you go and you watch this video. I'll put a link to it, and it's my video of showing how to load the files. Oh, wait a minute. You don't even have a fucking logger, do you? I was thinking of... Never mind. Fuck it, I had you confused with Juicy again. Juicy's got the logger. Ah, fuck. Alright. No, G4 don't have it built in. But here's the thing, you can get one for 12 bucks, okay? If you're interested in doing it. And it looks like this. Here's one here. You just put online open logger. And one of these will pop up. You just get one of these, takes the SD card, and then it just plugs right into your G4. But anyway, here's what I'm going to recommend you do. If you are going to take that route, here's what I recommend you do. You need... See, your P&D balance is going to be whack because of your weight situation. So if you're running close to 800, which I'm probably guessing, with like a normal, what do you got, like a GoPro 11? Oh God, that thing is so heavy. So if you're running like a full-size GoPro and like a freaking one of these CNHL or something, or you're going to be definitely pushing the 800 plus probably. And then close, who knows, probably even close to 9. So if you are, your PIDs, you got to jack your PIDs, is what I'm basically getting at. And you're going to want to put a lot of D into it. And if your motors are not getting warm, like you were saying, then you got room. Look at that fly on the, fucking one fly in here. Anyway, you need to, I would automatically jack your Ds to like 8, 9, 10. All right? Keep your I gain at around, I wouldn't move any higher than like 20 or like, you're at like 17 or 18 right now. I wouldn't go any higher than 20. And then leave you actually want to go down slightly in your P. Sounds crazy, I know. The Mr. Steel motors can take a lot of D, trust me, I know. They take an extraordinary lot of D because they're designed to be smooth, soft motors, and they just do. I used to have a tune on like my Legacy Kiss builds that if I ran that same tune on like Zing motors, it would burn them up. Like that's how much D fucking Mr. Steel motors can take. But anyway, so you want to jack your D up. I would like start out at 8 and 9. So like 8 roll, 9 pitch. Okay? Run it 30 seconds. Feel your motor, see where they're at. Drop your P to about 1 point. Let me think here. Leave the P, leave P around 1.8. I'm trying something is when I'm getting an idea. I think it might work. So when you pull that PID toolbox, it's going to ask you to raise your D like crazy because I know you're going to have a spike through the roof. And in order to get that spike down, you're going to have to raise your D. But what I'm getting at is the PID toolbox helps you find that relationship between P and D. That's why it's so crucial. Like that video that I posted, or video I was going to post, but anyway. Like, just give you a quick idea here. I don't know if you've ever seen it or not. Alright, it's this video here. Let me mute this. The PID toolbox, PID toolbox. How you do the toolbox, download the PID toolbox, make sure you have the latest version. Because I had PID toolbox from like ever ago. I kept trying to load the Fettec Alpha in there, even though they did support for it in, you know, the latest update for Fettec Alpha. I didn't think about updating fucking PID toolbox, so that was my first 3 days. I'm like, why ain't this fucking working? It's like, well, maybe I better update PID toolbox. I fucking updated it. So anyway, what you want to do is when you get your logs, okay, you want to put them somewhere in your computer. Say these are my logs. These are my logs, okay? Here's all the logs from yesterday. Because I delete them as I go. I'll log a whole fucking day. idiot. Hold on, let me get to where I'm talking about. I wanted to show you what the graph looks like and shit, what you're looking for. 0.7, and you got these. My word for it. Thanks. This video is literally titled "How to Put PID Toolbox Your Fettec Alpha Quad," and it's on my page. All right, so this is like what it will look like when you run your PID Toolbox. Right here, this black line. There's no. I'm trying to show you whatsoever. The spike. Step response tool. Okay, that's what I'm getting into right now. And you're going to select either one of those or all three of them. You can select all three. I usually do one at a time, but we'll do all three for the hell of it. And then you want to put your Y correction and hit run. And there you go. All right, you see that? What you want. Now hold up. Is you want this to come up. I was about to explain that. See that right there? See this dotted line in the middle is your set point. Okay? You don't want it to jump over that. I guarantee what you got going on is you're spiking up to here and then coming back down and then leveling out. And the only way you're going to get rid of that is by adding D. Now, if you look at the PIDs I was running when I did this, that like there's literally 1.0 on P, 18 on I, and then I was all the way at a 740, and yeah, I mean all the way up in the D's. So I was already running, and then this one here I'm pushing 8 and then 10. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I was already pushing high D's, but that was just to get it to where it was at there. My final tune, it hits that dotted line and stops and goes right like perfectly straight. So anyway, just to give you an idea, like that's what I would experiment with. I did not fucking, I wasn't even thinking about the fucking weight of your quad, dude. I'm sitting there scratching my fucking head like an idiot. And yeah, that was stupid on my part. Anyway, so you're literally gonna have to tune your quad. You're gonna have to tune it. I'll help you as much as I can, you know. If you want to do some like black box and shit, get yourself a little logger. Like I said, you can get them. You can type right into fucking Google, and like I can show you here. Yeah, I've had people. I've had people, you know, put my tune on and they say, oh, I got a little oscillation. And like, I'm talking tiny oscillation. What you got is a lot more going on. Yeah, I didn't expect that, actually. I don't want to say, you know, that it's something to do with hardware, because it can't be. I mean, and it looks like you did everything right. I looked over what you had going on there. Why is this doing this? All right, anyway. Like here's open loggers here. Like, you know, this is just an idea. There's some out there. You know, you can eBay. There's one for $11.55. You know, I mean, they're out there. There's one for $10 on eBay. You can find them. Just get yourself an open logger and or whatever, a few bucks, dude. Mine was like 12 something, and I got the Happy model. Just get the Happy model. It's actually probably the best. I mean, if you get a knockoff brand or something, I mean, it just might be a piece of junk. It might be dead on arrival. You never know. But mine's the Happy model, and it fucking. Yep, right here. Well, Banggood's got it for 20. That's fucking stupid. I didn't pay it $20. That's the one I got right there. Why does Banggood got it for $20 fucking dollars, dude? Where the fuck did I get mine? Oh, Speedy FPV. That's where I got mine. Yeah, a little guy in Texas. I believe he's located in Texas. Yep, Speedy FPV. Let's just type in open logger. What? I just got one from him. What do you do? Literally sell me his last one? Maybe he's got it under something else. Black box. Huh? Dude. Watch, I'll show you my fucking history with him just so I don't look like a fucking liar. Let me log in real quick. Oh my god, I have to log in on my phone. I can't do all that right now because I don't know my fucking password. Anyway, that's where I got it from. He must have not sold them anymore. He must have like literally sold me his last one or something. I don't know. That's where I got it from. It's amazing to me that is happening, but that's what's happening right now. Anyway, now that we burned all that time up, I'm happy to burn it up. I'm hoping I'm helping in any way, but anyway, I'm gonna have to cut this stream. Then Tuesday we'll be back on it. Tuesday evening at 7 o'clock. Power drones definitely got them. Yeah, they definitely got them. Oh yeah, any kind of logger will work. It should. I don't see why Kiss Ultra's logger any different. I use a regular logger with my Kiss Ultra, so why would that make any difference? I think that's just a brand of it. You know what I mean? Quality product. I could be wrong. Alex kind of pops in sometimes. He would be able to answer that. He'd probably get all pissed off. He'd be like, no, it's not the same. But yeah, there you go. Maybe Jaron's got him. Preload, yeah. All this talk about jacking your D. We're like, when I say it takes a lot of D, oh yeah, them motors take a lot of D. Yeah, I gotta, actually my fucking toothache's coming back too. So I gotta tend to that also. Anyway, I will be here. Join me Tuesday evening at 7 p.m. after the FPV news, if they have any news. It's been down for a while, but I think they're coming back next week, or maybe this week. I don't know. I guess we'll see, huh? Anyway. All right, guys. Yeah, so it looks like we're going to have a lot to do on Tuesday because I had other shit I was going to start messing with this giveaway quad, building this up. But I really want to get this thing popping. So I'll save that for Tuesday evening. We'll get this put together Tuesday. And yeah. In fact, that's what the whole reason I'm even doing the KISS Ultra with this ESC, because there's a lot of people that say this combo don't work out well. Well, I want to black box it and see if I can come up with a decent tune for it or whatnot. But anyway. Alright. Anyway, thanks for hanging out. For the ones that hung out. Anyway, always appreciated. I will see you guys Tuesday evening. Peace.
Late night in the mail on my phone screen, only wash your hands high. If I'm lonely, I think I'm okay. Late night in the mail on my phone screen, only wash your hands high. If I'm lonely, I think I'm about to catch up on a series I just started about a kid who killing demons cause his fan was just a target. Woo. This shit so crazy, better turn up at HD. Everybody said they hate me, so watch it on a daily. Like, oh no, gonna stop it, watch Kono, look at Tashi. My mask on, look at Kashi, or fam, that was Tashi. Pull up to the party, 2 these girls I got them with me. Ladies United got a body and she tryna tell me, but I can't do that to Jariah, he the fucking homie. And if you think I double cross him, you don't even know me. I be trying to get it back, I be trying to get it fast. Fortnite World Cup, I will never finish last. I'm a beast, I'm a pro, I'm a weed man. Turn me to a body pillow, then I'll be a free man. I am not a wannabe, my country song is policy. If you are not an enemy, girl, can you please get off of me? I beg will you a poppy seed, I never give apologies. I never try to talk to you, so never come and talk to me. And late night in the mail on my phone screen, only watching hands high. If I'm lonely, I think I'm about to catch up on a series I just started about a kid who killing demons cause his fan was just a target. Woo. This shit so crazy, better turn up at HD. Everybody